Hey, welcome back to On the Peg with me, your host, the Mad Montreal Man. And this is our another little mini episode, a focus on a different toy that's not DC or McFarlane. I've been seeing a lot of people sort of telling me, how come you don't do G.I. Joe? One of the collectors I was talking to recently, he's a G.I. Joe Classics guy. We're not doing a G.I. Joe Classics. But I figured, let's delve into the realm of G.I. Joe. Not the 12-inch vintage, not the 3-inch ones that I had the first 2 years of. Curse you, mother. But I figured, let's pick up some Hasbro G.I. Joes. So these are movie related. It's the Snake Eyes G.I. Joe. But I'm not going to do one, I'm going to do two. I'm also going to do Storm Shadow. So I figured, if I'm going to do a G.I. Joe, might as well do something that has accessories. So let's take them out of the package, we'll take a look, and we'll be back shortly. As you saw in the close-up, I put all three together. Figured save some time. Now, let's start off with the Ninja Tech. Now, it comes with other accessories. You can take these, and according to the package, you stick them in there. It just, yeah, interesting. Now, they are posable. I mean, for what you pay for, it depends where you buy them. I've seen these guys on Amazon, for example, at $18 a piece. Go to Dollarama if you're in Canada. That's all I got to say. They are not going to cost you $18 a piece. You go to Dollarama. Now, size-wise, they're a bit of an odd size. They're not 6 inches. They're not 3 inches. They're kind of like in between. Almost like a 4.5 to 5 inch figure. Now, I do see people buying these. Well, if you're G.I. Joe completionist, you're going to buy them. Let's be honest. You got to have all the G.I. Joes if you're completionist. If you're a toy photographer, I can see you having some fun with these guys. I mean, they're portable enough that you could bring somewhere, take a good picture of them. I do like the swords. The swords are nice. I mean, that's the good thing about this. I mean, even if you, like me, probably won't display these, the accessories kind of come in handy. I mean, you get two sides with the extremely weird, big, bulky thing. That's for Ninja Tech. I'll do Snake Eyes next. Now, Snake Eyes, same thing. He's posable. Bit have been nice, have a bit more detail in the eyes. Something I could fix the paint with a paintbrush. Once again, posable. I can see taking pictures of this. He's not the most posable action figure in the world, but for what I paid for them, next to nothing, this was an impulse buy. This was like, I had to get some stuff for the dog, basically Duke, and I was like, interesting. Let's pick him up. Why not? But yeah, it's definitely, I can see people getting into G.I. Joe, not necessarily the Hasbro line ones, but if you're doing customs or you just want some cool accessories, for what you pay at the Dollarama, it's not that bad. I mean, you can buy accessory kits that cost a lot more to get basically the same kind of accessories. But let's finish up with the one that I think in some ways was the coolest character of the three. Now, when it comes to G.I. Joe, I think Snake Eyes is super cool. Love the character. But Storm Shadow, yeah, I took a liberty. I shoved the swords into the Arrow backpack, and it works. No judging. Now, this one, I also like. I can definitely see, like in the winter, like come December when it's cold here in Ottawa again. It's always cold in Ottawa. Cold people, cold city. But I can see myself, for example, once there's snow on the ground, taking him outside in certain spots and taking some really cool photos of Storm Shadow. Now, the arrows don't come out. The swords do come out. Swords are pretty plain, but you expect them to be plain. It's, like I said, it's a very not expensive toy. It is a toy. I mean, there's no articulation in the knees. I think that's one of the big differences, is that you have limited articulation. The knees bend, but the ankles don't. Knees are a bit limited. They're stiff. Same with the arms and shoulders, the torso as well. But hey, like I said, for a movie line that you're going to find, for example, in Canada, you find this at Dollarama. In the States, what's that company called? Ollie's. You'll probably find them there. It's not something I would recommend paying full price for. Ever. Ever. Now, I was tempted to get some G.I. Joe Classics. Unfortunately, the one I was looking at, they don't have in stock at the stores I was at here. Because there are a few G.I. Joe Classics that look really cool. I wouldn't mind having them. I mean, it's kind of like, it'd be nice if McFarlane, if you remember the Cops TV series and Cops action toys, I would love to see McFarlane get the licensing to do Cops, fighting crime in future time. Or even, like, even though I'm not a big fan of the G.I. Joes, but the classic series, if they were done with Cops, would be kind of cool. But for now, that's pretty much it. So there's my G.I. Joe. Like I said, cool accessories, and for the price, I can't complain. I would not recommend. If you're in the States and you paid full price for the Snake Eyes Hasbro toys, you have my sympathies. Definitely not worth what I've been seeing $19 Canadian for. I wouldn't even pay $10 for this. And if you're in the States, honestly, don't pay more than $5, and that's pushing it. But that's it for now, and we'll see you on the next either full episode of On the Peg, or we might do another focus. I don't know yet. But just hit like and subscribe. Seriously, hit like and subscribe. See you next time.